Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube, where the watches are the stars. And in this video, we do invite you to discover the new Rolex Perpetual 1908.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
With the Perpetual 1908, Rolex inaugurates its new Perpetual collection, and the date is not a coincidence. 1908 was the year when Hans Wilsdorf, the founder of Rolex, devised the name Rolex to sign his creations and registered the brand in Switzerland. So no coincidence, but a reference to the founder of the company, Hans Wilsdorf, in 1908. The 1908 is either available in a white gold or in a yellow gold case, and you may choose in between a matte black or matte white dial. So the diameter of the case is 39 millimeters, the thickness is 9.5 millimeter, and the so-called lug to lug distance is 45.2 millimeter. Inspired by one of the first Rolex watches fitted with the Perpetual rotor, the new 1908 is the first member of that new Perpetual collection. That's what I just said before. The new collection is a reinterpretation of traditional watchmaking style. Yeah, it is just a beautiful, elegant wristwatch made by Rolex, so you can be sure this watch is not just beautiful, but also technical-wise just perfect. As you have already seen it, it's a freehand watch featuring a small second indication at 6 o'clock. So nothing that disturbs the time reading is there. It is pure watchmaking. You have a beautiful minuterie in the railroad style. The curve of the lugs is highlighted thanks to a gentle chamfering on the top edges. And this is also interesting to notice. The bezel is divided. The lower part is being given an elegant fluting. You see this. It's a typical Rolex fluting we have seen on other watches too. And the upper part is domed, but the general dial aperture is huge. And this gives this watch a very particular look. Now let us turn the watch around and discover the caliber 7140. The 7140 caliber was manufactured and designed specially for this watch. It is a self-winding mechanical movement that delivers outstanding performance, as you might expect it from Rolex, of course, in precision, power reserve, convenience, and reliability. So it is not only reliable, but also beautiful. And if you look at this beautiful movement, this is something you probably wouldn't have expected from Rolex. The finished aesthetics, notably the bridges, which feature the so-called Rolex Côte de Genève, a new decoration invented by Rolex that differs from traditional Côte de Genève for the slight polished groove between each band. The caliber 7140 incorporates the patented chronology escapement, which combines high energy efficiency with great dependability. Made out of nickel phosphorus, this escapement is resistant to strong magnetic fields. And now please guys, listen carefully. Rolex claims strong magnetic fields. This means that probably they are going to announce something in the next months. I've been reading this also in concerns of the Rolex Daytona we have been featuring. So probably they are really now working on a very, very good resistance against strong magnetic fields. And the movement also includes the patented Siloxy hairspring. Rolex uses a silicone hairspring in this movement that is produced by Rolex. This silicone hairspring has a patented geometry, and watch out now again, that ensures the caliber's regularity in any position. So that's how it is. So this is really high tech and a beauty on top. The rotor you see is a full cut out of 18 karat gold. You may see the rotor, the full cut out rotor of 18 karat red gold through the C4 case back. It has an anti-reflective trim then on the underside. So the power reserve is 66 hours for a very thin movement. That's quite something. And yeah, as you have been reading it already on the dial, it's a superlative chronometer. So the movement before it is being tested at Rolex goes to COSC, gets a COSC certification, and then comes back and is encased. And the entire watch, the encased watch that on top is waterproof up to 50 meters, is tested. And the precision that Rolex gives for a superlative chronometer is of course better than the one of COSC. It's -2 + 2 seconds. Look at this movement, how beautiful it is. It is something I never expected from Rolex. And this is really, wow, beautiful. I like these newly developed Geneva Rolex stripes they have been here using. Rolex Côte de Genève, Rolex Geneva stripes. Beautifully done, full gold rotor, silicone hairspring, high resistance against a huge magnetic field. So you get everything what you want, and on top a good looking watch, perfect readability, etc, etc. And yep, the watch features a nice alligator leather strap and a folding clasp in, of course, either yellow or white gold, of course. The price Rolex asks for the 1908 are quite something. So the yellow gold version in Europe or in Germany here is sold for €21,850, including 19% VAT. And the white gold version is sold for €23,050, also including VAT. So these prices are quite something, yes, compared to other brands, but I personally think if you go for that Rolex, you don't only get something that is, yes, in fact, very comparable to watches of Jaeger-LeCoultre and other brands, but probably in terms of what you can do with the watch, the more reliable one, because yes, it is a Rolex, and the Rolex is, in this case, not only beautiful, but as reliable as you expect it from a Rolex to be. That's not a watch you're going to use for diving or sports activities, but 50 meters waterproof. It is quite safe to use it on a daily basis. So I hope you enjoyed the video, you liked the new 1908. Use the comment section to tell us more about what you think about the watch. Bye-bye.